You're now listening to the Blastcast, and I'm your host, just some guy named Jay. And in this installment of the Blastcast, we have an interview with DJ Todd Bladz. DJ Todd Bladz is a radio personality slash DJ up in Ohio, and he stops by and talks with us about a few things. Talks about the artists that he's working with, what he's doing up there in Ohio, the music scene, and he also gives a good, gives a lot of good, great advice for up and coming artists. So definitely check out what he has to say, and and it is definitely a good conversation, good interview. And also, too, any artists listening to this, if you're looking for extra promotion, want to get your music out there, want to get your music blast out to more people and more DJs like DJ Todd Bladz, what you can do is email us at thegiantblast@aol.com. That's THE Giant GIANT Blast BLAST at AOL.com. And also the links will be in the information box below. So if you're definitely looking to push your music out a little further and get your music blast out to more DJs, and DJs such as DJ Todd Bladz, definitely get in touch with us and we can talk about that. All right, so let's get into this interview. All right, you're now listening to the Blastcast, and with me I have DJ Todd Bladz. How you doing, DJ Todd Bladz?
What it do? This your man Blaze.
Yeah. How you doing right now? You feeling good?
That's good, man. Besides the heat, you know what I'm saying, and everything else going kind of crazy in the city right now where I'm at. You know what I mean? So Cincinnati is getting off the hook right now. A lot of crime, a lot of craziness going on. So trying to maintain, man, in the craziness. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, so where you at right now? What city you in?
Cincinnati, Ohio, man. Kind of like on the bottom lip of Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Crossing over into Kentucky.
Oh, okay. You say it's a lot of crime going on right now, right? What's been going on in the news?
Oh man, we got people. A lot of the young kids are flipping out, man. They out here, not just so much kidnapping, but not even kidnapping, but mostly just jumping people at bus stops. We just had recently 3 young men who decided to jump a guy at a bus stop. They had it all on camera, took his wallet. Then after taking his wallet, they continued to beat him more, and then going out just doing it again until some cop kind of peeped out the scenario, followed him around, and finally got them arrested and then off the street. A lot of shootings going on, man. A lot of cats flipping out, can't maintain any liquor. Just craziness, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of shootings and things like that or whatnot. And it's happening all over in the city, you know what I'm saying? Even in the suburbs it's going down like that too. So it's getting real hectic and out of control, man.
I can imagine. It's too hot for all that.
Yeah, no doubt. And I hear in other cities it's the same thing. I have friends in other cities and saying it's the same thing. So it looks like it's just chaos everywhere, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. We need something positive to something needs to change,
No doubt.
Oh yeah. So let me ask you, why do you call yourself DJ Todd Bladz?
Well, Blaze came about a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? One of the Blaze part, you know what I'm saying, was just something that I just wanted to, kind of reinvent. You had so many dudes named Blaze, Blaze, you know what I'm saying? Mine is Blaze. So it's like you're saying Blade with a plural to it, you know what I'm saying? And then it kind of, developed from Blades to Blaze. And, everybody, sometimes I don't get it right, but it's really Blades. And just wanted to be unique, my first name is Todd, legally and whatnot. But, over the years, I just wanted to just make sure I get, something unique jumping off. So, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to kind of come off a whole different kind of, idea. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else got weird names or different kinds of stuff. Just trying to come up with something different. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it
yeah.
just came on and became catchy, and everybody in their mom just was like, I like that. And I kind of just been rolling with it ever since.
Oh, yeah. It definitely fits,
No doubt.
Yeah.
I've been in radio for 6 years. Kind of took a break from that to go pursue school things. Went to college, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, got my diploma, you know what I'm saying, and a Bachelor in Entertainment business or whatever. And what ended up eventually happening was that I was radio for a while and got into it, you know what I'm saying, real deep. And I was just trying to help out local talent. That was my real goal, help local talent have to get their stuff on the air. However, I got to liking it, so, you know, it started out with internet radio, then it advanced to me being on 88.3 FM, which is Waves, that's here in Cincinnati, and it's more like a community radio station, but you get like over like 250,000 listeners, you know what I'm saying? So, had a nice little spot, came on, and, you know, people was picking up on it, and next thing I know, you know, I started doing that for a while, and I had to step away from it to pursue other things, but I'll probably be going back into it this year.
Oh, okay. So you're taking a break from the station, right?
Yeah, just taking a break from the station for a little bit. I'm still out there promoting, doing little things here and there, but giving advice on, you know, certain things cats don't know about radio and how to get your stuff on the air, things like that, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, just eventually might go back into the broadcasting. And I've done documentaries, TV shows, and stuff like that. So I dibble-dabble in a lot of things.
Oh, okay. So what made you want to, go in that direction, want to take that career path?
Well, mostly because I want to help, you know what I'm saying? In my observation of the music industry, which I've been in all my life, what I've seen is that, especially in my city, you got a lot of talent, however you don't have no outlets. Being that said, with one of the worstest things that usually happen is a lot of cats don't have no knowledge too, you know what I'm saying? So everybody's basically feeding off of what somebody else said or what they found out or something like that. Most of your information I bring to cats is just mostly stuff that I've learned, and I can, you know, some books for references and stuff like that. So what ended up happening was that I wanted to get into this, and what motivated me into it was the fact that I wanted to be trying to help cats, you know, get their music out there, get it heard. You know, I'm hearing all these different kind of genre of music, which we have a lot of guys here from reggae to hip-hop, R&B, neo-soul, country, rock and roll, you know, all sorts of kind of music that's here. Unfortunately, nobody has no outlet, so I wanted to be that outlet, and that was kind of like what kind of jump-started me into doing that.
Oh, okay. So you said you're really into helping local talent and just really help them get off the ground. Is there any talent that you're working with right now, or that you want to tell us about?
I got a couple cats I work with, per se. Just recently took on one guy is kind of sort of like a little management thing, but not really, mainstream focusing it at this time. Just seeing what, testing the waters. See what happens. I got a guy named Shay Solo, who's kind of like wants to be more or less like a techno hip hop artist, per se.
What was his name again?
I'm sorry.
What was his name again? You said it again. Couldn't hear it.
His name is Shay Solo.
Oh, okay.
Shay Solo. Yeah.
Shay Solo. And you say you
so
guys.
He's doing it's like CHE, and then you got like SOLO.
Oh,
Shay Solo.
Shay Solo. Okay. And
something different, you know what I mean?
yeah. And so you said he has like that, like kind of techno, electronica type mixed with hip hop.
Yeah, like he want to do the techno type thing. He more like trying to do a new alternative type of style to music, that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, almost kind of similar, maybe to like what Kanye is doing with Daft Punk, kind of thing.
Right. I really haven't been keeping up with a lot of the artists nowadays because, a lot of the music has been so, I don't know, man, to my opinion, it just seems like it's more or less like losing its edge. It's like, everybody do something different, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being different, but it's like moving into a more sadistic type way of thinking. It's all about females, it's all about money, it's all about cars and clothes. It ain't seem like there's no more substance anymore. When it comes to hip-hop music, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And it actually, spins over into a lot of R&B and stuff like that. You don't really get to hear the substance or the things that make you, think about some things, you know what I'm saying? You kind of don't have those pioneers no more. That's not to say that, these guys out here that that are already famous or got that money or whatever ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like there's not enough positivity going on either. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
What they do, away from the camera, I don't know. But as far as what I see on camera, it's like, you know, I'm tired of hearing the same old song. Next week, one dude talking about he beating his, girl, or he going to pop bottles or something like that. And then the next video, it's a whole new artist, but he's doing the same exact thing, or he got the same, almost the same drum track or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, come on, man, y'all can't get more creative than this. Where's the storytelling? Like, you know what I mean? I miss the mini movies that you used to get when you watch a music video. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to steer him into that direction. You know what I'm saying? And then, I got a dude named Black Note. He's more of a conscious rap artist. He definitely is an artist that has his own skills. Kind of remind you of a Tupac kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a guy named N1C. He does his thing too. Pretty good artist as well. Got his own kind of philosophy on things, but he kind of like bringing it from the trailer part type of thing. You know what I mean? Kind of like the Eminem a little bit, but a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And getting more detail with it. So yeah, them kind of three guys I'm working with at this time.
Oh, okay. Now, I know you said you like to help artists, but for artists that you're not helping right now that want to, work with you, do you charge, or is it like a percentage type thing with you, or you just do it like how do you do?
Most of the time, I do most of the percentage thing. It just depends on the framework of the artist. You know what I'm saying? What they got, what they willing to do, how far they willing to take it. You know what I'm saying? And where they want to go with that. You know what I mean? How hard do they really want this? You know what I'm saying? How bad do they really want this music? You know what I'm saying? So I usually look at the circumstances first and before I kind of make a judgment call, because you got to kind of think, man, if you're giving advice, you're giving all this information to people, some people just don't appreciate it because they don't do nothing with it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
However, it's weird that if you charge money for it, people listen more. I don't even understand that, but it seems that's how it goes. Like, you charge money for it, or they listen to you. But if you ain't charging money for it, it's like, they think it's useless. I don't understand that.
Yeah, like I was actually about to say that myself. I was going to bring that up because with the Giant Blast, it's for our service, you have to pay up front, and then we do X, Y, and Z, and Z, Y, and X for you,
Right.
And it actually and all the clients I've had, I mean, maybe when I first started doing it, maybe it might be a few, maybe there, but all the clients I've had, they've all like they've appreciate what I've done. They appreciate what we've done. They come back to for work with me again on new records and things like that. And but when I first started doing the email blast and started doing the internet promotion, there were some artists that I just kind of I just like their music, and I was like, well, let me I got this large email distribution thing. I got I have this tiny little record pool over here. Let me do X, Y, and Z for this artist, and like you said, they don't appreciate it.
Right. There's no appreciation. There's no, let me help you out with something. I know you went out your way for me. Let me come through and give you something in return. And it ain't so much you even looking for anything in return. It's just like, hey, man, if I scratch your back, scratch mine too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If I feed you a dinner, come take me out to dinner once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I mean, the whole, I guess, gimmick of self-preservation is so strong that they forget that in order for you to have self-preservation, sometimes you have to rely on people to maintain that self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? So, look out for your cats like your cats look out for you. You know what I'm saying? Or look out for those who do good for you, because it ain't nothing but good karma. You know what I'm saying? But if you all about yourself, man, you ain't gonna never really get anywhere, because eventually, somewhere along the line, the boat that you were traveling on is going to start sinking, and you ain't going to know why. Well, it's because your own selfish acts that, you know what I'm saying, that your boat sinks now. You know what I'm saying? Because all the people you rolled over on or steamrolled over are the same people that's going to be coming up too. You know what I'm saying? And as they come up, they're going to remember what you did to them, and then you're going to come back and say you need them or this, that, and the other ain't going to help you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, now, see, those are guys I hit in the head. I charge them a little more.
Others will do good on you. You feel me?
Exactly.
I mean,
You know, they got to pay extra if they want to work with me.
Right, I know that's right.
Yeah, you know, and also too, like, just to add on to that, it's just like I said, with the guys that the people that pay, it's like they value it, and it's like, since they are paying, it's like they want to know where their money's going to, you know. And
no doubt.
yeah,
And, you know something. I mean, not to cut you off, but you know, one thing I've found to be very, very disturbing is that people don't want to pay you your worth. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And they got problems with paying the amount that you asking for, not realizing that the money you probably charging them is probably going to be less than if they went to a PR firm or somebody else who's in a corporation. You know what I'm saying? And that funding that somebody's charging you, man, you got to realize how much it takes to get your music out there, the friends you got to make, the contacts you got to make, the email blast, the work. They don't realize how much work is involved when trying to promote your music. It's a lot of work involved.
It is.
It's a lot of money work involved. You feel me? Because that stuff you don't get endorsed for free, man. You might have to pay somebody to try to get in the door for them. You feel what I'm saying? So you need to pay these people what they're asking for and check out their credentials. Just make sure they on the up and up. But pay them what they worth, man, because you won't be sitting there questioning them PR firms that you think them corporations, all that stuff is so dope. Where you think they got their start from, man? They had to get them friends. They had to build that network. You know what I'm saying? So pay people what they worth, man. Just pay them what they worth. Because in the long run, it's more worthy for you to get out there and not have to worry about being out there on the street every day, hitting email blasts every day, keeping up with your records, finding out who's loving you, who's not. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of work, man.
It is.
And you want to worry about just you being in the only thing you want to worry about is you being in the studio recording your music. Not out there trying to promote all day. Because I'm telling you, you're going to be tired. At the end of the day, it ain't no joke.
Exactly. And for those artists who want to try to wear every hat, you notice like their music isn't as good as it could be because they're too busy, like they're spreading themselves like kind of thin, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
And
no doubt.
Yeah, and see that's why they need to hook up with, you know, guys like us, you know, like yourself, you know, because you know, it takes the pressure off them so they can just focus on their music, you know?
Exactly. You know, you ain't gonna go to you're not gonna go to no mechanic and say, well, can you teach me how to be a waitress? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that'd be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Or ask a waitress, can you know how to be a mechanic? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And all they know is just being a waitress. So pay people what they work because them people are working hard out there for you, and you got to right to keep track of what's going on because you got to keep that receipts for your taxes and all that. A lot of people don't know about that either, but you need to keep all that. But nonetheless, pay these cats what they work because these are the guys that's in the trenches. These are real soldiers right here. Them the people you need to get with, not your homeboy, not your cousins, not your uncle or your sisters or none of that. You need to get with the cats who's out there in the trenches all the time, every day, pushing your music all the time, every day, getting to those areas that it need to get to, things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole part of you setting up your network, man. And when you got that kind of network, you paying out them kind of funds and things like that, you keep track of all the money you paying out. You know what I'm saying? Just so that you can use that later for the tax write-offs and all that stuff that you need to use it for. I don't think cats really understand what the business world about, man. They really don't. You know, they just know how to get in there, record, and that's it. That's the end of it. And it's not.
Oh yeah. You preaching.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that you got me this opportunity to take time out to explain it to dudes. Like, you know, really for real, they don't know the intricate building block to make the machine really go. They only know what they know. They only see what they see. But man, for real, you have no idea what's going down.
Oh yeah.
You really don't.
Yeah, these artists, they definitely need to listen to what you're saying, you know.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, and it's amazing. And you wonder why your career don't go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why.
Oh yeah. So let me ask you, what is like a common thing you see, like a common theme that you see with artists, like just a common mistake that they just keep making over and over again that you just have to keep schooling each. What do you keep seeing over, especially in Cincinnati?
The most common thing that I see is not learning the game,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing what's going on, and thinking just because you watch TV and see people with videos and things, that don't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, you need to learn how to move on that chessboard, man.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest thing I see is not knowing the law, the copyright, the publishing rights, not understanding how to get your stuff coded so that you can get the airplay. And the biggest of all mothers of all this, besides copyrights, is your presentation, man. The presentation is one of the worst things I've ever seen with some of these guys. I have guys giving me CDs with no words, no print, no anything. They take and write on there with a marker. That's got to be the most taxiest thing I've ever seen. Writing their songs with a marker on top of a face of a CD. You do realize once my sweat or anything wet get on that CD, it's automatically going to rub off the permanent marker on there. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And they don't give you no album covers, no CD covers. They don't print on the CD at all. And then another thing they don't do is put accurate information on where people can find you. You know what I'm saying? Where to find your product. It's got to be. That's the worstest thing I see, man. The presentation. The presentation. Now these guys got all this money to spend on videos. They got all this money. They got new sneaks. They get all this money up to go get new cars and all that. Somebody explain to me why their presentation is so bad.
Oh yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get the presentation. And I'm pretty sure on your end, you see this all day.
Oh
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Presentation, man. No work being done. No nothing. It's hideous, man. Pay these graphic designers to do your stuff. Take care of your business, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It some of this stuff it hurts my feelings. Like some of these, like you talk to an artist and they'll say something like, "What's a press kit?" Like, are you serious?
Yo, man. No, I get you one better, man.
Mm-hmm.
I once talked to a gentleman. My cousin wanted me to holler at him and give him some advice on music and whatnot. I talked to this cat, and he said to me, "Yeah, I'll be rapping. He raps or what have you, but I'll be rapping." He said he rap. I said, "Well, I'm sorry." He said that he raps on songs with no beats or no words on it, right? I said, "Oh, so you be rapping over instrumentals?" He said, "Nah, man, I be rapping on songs with no beats on it." I said, "Bruh, that's what they call instrumentals."
So
that's an instrumental. You know what I mean? He don't even know what an instrumental is, man.
Wow. Oh my God.
So when we talking about, I wanted to be like laughing at this cat, but I felt sorry for him because they done dummied down the music industry so much that these dudes think it's just make a CD and that's that. You know what I mean? Or make a song and that's that. You know what I mean? They don't get the copyrights. They don't get none of the publishing on it. They don't get their they don't get none of their ISRC coding. They don't even know what an ISRC code is. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what their barcodes are. So they throw their music out here. They go record. They don't get proper mixing and mastering on it. You know what I'm saying? And they put the music out there to say that they want to just get publicity. Not realizing that it's cats out here that will steal your stuff and take your ownership of your music and license it to somebody else and make their money off of you. Now, if you don't believe me, won't you ask the girl who did the Jay-Z joint where she was doing the hook on Jay-Z on one of Jay-Z's songs?
Yeah.
It
was that the H to the. I thought it was the H to the Izzo joint.
Yeah, it was H to the Izzo.
Yeah.
That's song. And young lady thought she was supposed to get paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she did the song, she did the joint. They brought her out of the studio in I think that was in North Carolina, if I'm mistaken, and or Virginia. It was I think it was Virginia. Anyhow, they brought her out, just a local singer. She was tight. Brought her in the studio, let her do a thing, and word around the campfire was she didn't sign no paperwork, no nothing. She thought she was looking for a big check because the month the thing blew up, right?
Yeah.
Turned out she tried to take him to court. Judge looked at her and said, "Well, where's your copyrights?
Yeah.
Where's your contract?"
Mm-hmm.
And Jay-Z just was like, "I ain't paying you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm concerned, you did it for free to get publicity."
Yep.
You feel me? So,
yeah.
Wake up, y'all. It's real out here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's real.
Exactly.
It's real.
Exactly. Well, DJ Todd Bladz, this isn't the end of the interview, but what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just stop the tape and I'm gonna have to restart it back up because I've had some problems in the past, so I'm gonna just have to stop it right here. But you all listening, DJ Todd Bladz is giving some good information, and we're gonna be right back. So hold tight.